Good morning, long time no see. Not done a video in a while and I'm gracing you with a week with me. How exciting. I have got so much to catch you guys up on. Things have been crazy, things are changing, and there's been a lot going on, so that is why, oh excuse my sheep, that is why I haven't filmed a video, but I've literally just this second, while I'm in a rush, decided to film a week with me so I can update you all on the craziness that's been going on, all the changes, so that's exciting. But I am in a rush, hold on, I am in a rush, that is my sister, because I am covering a yoga slash Pilates for over 60s at the studio I work at, so I'm rushing there now. I'm going to bring you along. I'm so excited to be filming again. So welcome to a week with me, and let's get on with it by starting with a yoga class. Hello, so I finished the class. Probably a bit echoey in here, but I thought great place to fill you in a little bit. That was so cute, by the way, side note, over 60s Pilates yoga, loved it. They were so lovely and so cute. I feel so refreshed and zen after that class. It was so lovely, really enjoyed it. But yeah, some big changes around here. I have become fully part-time nannying, which was my full job, but that's also going to come to an end by the end of the year. And I am now nearly full-time yoga teacher because I've started teaching at a studio, but I have also created an online platform, which is so exciting. I've got 2 communities. I'm like fully going with the yoga thing, which is so exciting, and it's the first time in my life that I'm doing a job or a role that I genuinely wanted to do, I've worked really hard for, and I genuinely love, and I'm just so happy. So yeah, so I'm working a bit in a studio but also online, and the reason I started the online stuff is because I'm moving to America for 3 months at the end of the year. Another massive thing, so I'm moving out of my house to go to America with my partner, California to be exact, and then travelling around to be exact. It's so exciting, it's all going on, and I'm going to fill you all in properly with that. But there's a little update, a little life update from me. How exciting. Becoming full-time yoga, wellness teacher, moving to America, leaving my job. Amazing. Let's carry on with our day, get home, have some lunch. Yes. First it looks like I've got a rat's tail. It's a little black look. I rushed my hair this morning, it was freshly washed last night. I didn't realise I was going to film, so excuse the little rat's tail, alright? It's fresh hair that's gone crazy. So I've been back for a while now and I've just been doing some work on my laptop. Nothing really exciting for you to watch. However, one thing, because now I'm based at home working majority of the time with my yoga stuff and all the things I'm doing online, when I first started getting into the flow of things, I found it so overwhelming to like have all these jobs in my head that I needed to do and not know how to do them and where to start. And I am quite an avoidant person, so when things become too much, I put them off and don't do them, and then obviously that gets more stressful. So I know we all know about this, but sometimes you have to hear it again and again and again to actually do it. But writing things down has really helped. Like I've been doing like things to do this week and then writing the days down and what I'm gonna do on each days, and honestly it has changed the game for me. We're all different, so one thing that works for me might not work for you. However, I would really suggest giving it a go if you just feel very overwhelmed with all the jobs and things you need to get doing, or maybe you want to start something but you don't know where to start and it feels a bit overwhelming. Write things down. It really has helped me, and I feel like I can breathe a bit more once I've written it down. I can see it and I'm like, okay, actually that wasn't as overwhelming as it was feeling in my head. So yeah, little tip. I'm gonna get back to tapping away on my laptop. So how cute is my little desk area? You won't have seen this because it's been a while since I videoed, but I got this tiny little desk. It squeezes into this tiny little slot and I love it. Honestly, it's made working so much easier because I can have somewhere to sit and focus instead of just being around the house. So I love my little desk, even though we're moving out and it won't be there anymore. Little update, because I haven't spoken to you for a while. My tomatoes did me so proud, honestly. They were fantastic. We had so many. There is actually a few still, oops. There was a few still coming, but I think we're edging towards the end of it now. But it's got so leafy. This one's like, not great. This one's got so leafy. And then the begonias were such pretty flowers. I mean, I don't think I really looked after them that well, but they're just so beautiful. So that's been sweet. I needed to get pots really, but now we're moving out, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, plant update. Good morning, it's Tuesday and we are going to be heading to the gym. I'm going now. I need to do zone 2 today. So normally I would like have my breakfast and go for my morning walk. But when I have zone 2, it's just one of those workouts I'm like, oh, I just want to get it done, not have it looming over me for the rest of the day. So I'm going to go do that now and then I'll come home and have my walk. But that's why I took my hot drink outside, because I wanted to still get the sunlight in my eyes as I've only just woken up, but I also just want to get this workout done. So we're heading to the gym now. Off we go. Okay, so I've just arrived at the gym. I'm gonna go in. I actually think I'm gonna do my zone 2 on the Stairmaster, which I might regret for an hour on the Stairmaster. But it's only at zone 2, so I'll be going at quite a slow, well, just like an average pace. I normally do it on the bike, but recently I've just been like, I fancy changing it up a little bit. So today might be an hour on the Stairmaster day. Wish me luck, but yeah, I'm glad I'm here, getting it out of the way. I think it's a great way to start my day. Okay, we are back, we are fresh, we are in comfy clothes. I got these really cute jogger set from TK Maxx, and it was like £20 or something. It's really soft and I find it so cozy, and it's got wide leg joggers. But I've been living in it. Obviously, I haven't been talking to you for a while, so it's just like a massive catch up. And I love this jogger set. So we're gonna have breakfast now, which I am starving. The Stairmaster, I liked it. It was good. It actually made it go quite quick. I wouldn't do it all the time because I feel like it's quite heavy on your knees to do it for an hour. But I enjoyed it for my zone 2. Got a bit of a sweat on, got a little bit of a heartbeat going. It was great. So yeah, I'm gonna have breakfast now because I need it. I'm just gonna have some eggs and avocado and bits like that. Nothing too exciting. But something that will massively fuel my body. Things are feeling so autumnal. How are you guys? How are you doing? And how have you found the transition to autumn? I feel like it's been lovely. Like everywhere looks so beautiful. Like if I could have like had my camera out while I was driving, because all the cars just, all the trees just look so amazing. There's so many beautiful colours around. I just think it looks amazing everywhere. I'm going to go on my walk after I've eaten and I'll bring you along because there's some gorgeous trees around us that are just, the leaves are just the most incredible colour all on the ground. So I was actually very apprehensive about autumn coming. However, I've been really enjoying it, and I think the fact that I know I'm going to America during January, February and the start of March kind of makes it feel a bit better, because I'm like, that's the worst part. That's when it gets really, really cold and unbearable. And I'm gonna kind of miss that. So maybe that's why I'm feeling so open to it, because I am a summer girl through and through. I did really love spring. I love when the changes happen, like the seasonal changes happen. Like I love the visual of it and seeing everything. But when it's cold, dark and rainy, I just can't really get on board with that. I actually, serious moment, actually do really suffer with seasonal depression. Like I get like last year especially, I suffered majorly with feeling bad, and it lasted the whole winter. And I like didn't realise until as soon as the weather started, well I did realise, but as soon as the weather started getting warmer, I noticed how much of a difference it made for me. So yeah, I'm actually fully embracing autumn, but we've had some lovely blue skies. How are you finding it? How's the transition been for you? And yeah, so excited about America. But it means this house, we're moving out at the end of this week. I'm gonna go back to my parents for a couple of months before we go, just to make it easy, but we're so sad about leaving this house. It's been the perfect first house for us. And I will be sad to go. We've had a couple of people come around to view it, and as they've been coming around, I'm like, God, I don't want them to live in our house. I can't, like I've been putting the washing away and been like, people are gonna be doing this, not me, in this house. So it's safe to say I'm very sad to leave the house, but it was never gonna be a forever home. It was never gonna be a house that we wanted forever, so things have to come to an end to make space for new things, and that's what we're doing. And we're going on our next adventure in our life together, and I'm very excited about it. But anyway, I'm totally rambling now, and I'm gonna have my breakfast and I'll check back in with you after. To my favourite time of day. maybe an exaggeration. No, it's not an exaggeration. It really is my favourite time of the day. It's time for my morning coffee. And what I've been loving at the moment, I mean, I've always loved it, but I'm really treating myself to it now, is the coffee with, this one's already open, 100% dark chocolate. Honestly, dark chocolate and coffee together is magical. And I may sound like I'm being overreactive, but honestly, I need to make myself look a little bit nicer. Honestly, it's my favourite thing. So I'm gonna make that. And actually, exciting news, I can get you 50% off your subscription order with Exhale Coffee. That makes it £10 a month. This is so good. I've got the decaf one, but I've also tried the caffeine one. It is so bloody good. So I will leave the link and things in the description box. I'm pretty sure, let me just double check what the discount code is to apply at your cart. I've just checked, you get 50% off your first subscription order, which I would really highly recommend. It honestly is the best coffee, and not only does it taste great, it's also actually healthy for you, especially the decaf one. A lot of coffee bean companies use chemicals to get out the caffeine. I don't know how it's done, but they use chemicals in that process, whereas Exhale, their main focus is how clean and organic and good it can be for us. So it's made completely natural. They make it like, because it's so natural, 1 cup of their coffee is the same antioxidants as 55 oranges. And I've had this coffee for a fair few years now. The reason they reached out to me is because I post them on my Instagram stories so much. They're probably like, oh my gosh, this girl. I just love it so much. I've converted multiple family members to go on it who also love coffee. It is fantastic, and you can get 50% off your subscription, £10, if you go through my link. And also the discount code is live_yeomans, SS, when you do your order. So I would highly recommend you do that because it is so bloody good. It's all done. Now I'm gonna put my Plenish milk in. Always use this brand if you're alternative milks, because they literally use no bad ingredients. A lot of alternate, I don't even know if that zoomed, a lot of alternate milks use unnecessary chemicals and things. Plenish use only real and natural ingredients. This is not an ad, there's no link here. I just really strongly believe in natural, no chemicals, and this brand does it great if you don't want normal milk. So highly recommend. Cheers. Just dip a little bit in. It's just so good. I love it. A great way to start the day, that's what I say. Just look, they're so pretty. Like when I was saying it was being autumnal, that back there, honestly, it's all the leaves, it just all looks so beautiful. I love it, so pretty. That was so lovely. Fresh air just does the trick, doesn't it? And also, look at these. So in the church garden, there's an area where they're constantly like planting new plants, and when they die they get rid of them, and these are just on the top, and I don't think it's illegal because they're literally just going to get thrown away, but they were just so beautiful. I thought, oh, I can just put them in a little glass. They're just too pretty to throw away. Don't smell, but they're so, I just couldn't get over that rose. So on my walk It wasn't technically foraging because they were just literally laying there in the rubbish bag thing. I'm going to put them in a little glass. That's so lovely. I need to get on with my day now. That fresh air's really set me ready to go. Like, you know, you just need a shift of energy. The fresh air did it. So today I've got a long day of planning yoga classes because I've got a class tonight, 2 classes tomorrow and a class on Thursday. So I've got to plan those classes, and there's also a few bits that I need to do for social media, get those filmed and things like that. So I don't know how much I'll bring with you today, but obviously it's a week with me, so I'll pick you up, I'm sure, tomorrow, if not today. But yeah, I'm gonna get on. Chuffed with my pink rose, one more time. Sorry, that's stunning. Absolutely stunning, I'm chuffed. Absolutely chuffed. So I'm just quickly doing some worky bits, and obviously I mentioned near the start of the video about my online communities. Now I only briefly went into it, and I will do a proper video about it, but I was just doing a post in the community and I thought I'd just quickly give you a little overview of the 2 communities. So this is the Inner Connect, and this is the lovely little community page I was telling you about, where I share lovely little bits, tools and tricks, reflections. We have obviously the class, and we also have a theme each week, and we're on week 3, and this week we're doing trusting, so there's a bit of a journaling activity for people to do. There's also a classroom area which has a welcome to the community pack in there that you can look through. And then, sorry, someone's doing something on their garden, which is annoying. And then we have the Inner Shift, which is kind of similar. We have the community page, but then we have a whole library of classroom things, and this is the paid one, which is £50 a month. But in it, obviously, you get the welcome pack, you have the yoga fundamentals, so how to set yourself up, understanding yoga, so learning all about the history and the learnings in it. There's pre-recorded yoga classes, pre-recorded mindful classes, lovely healthy recipes like this delicious balls, chocolate balls. And then we have the non-toxic living page. And yeah, this is the sort of thing you'll be looking at. And it's a really lovely place. A lot of it's going on in the Inner Connect. This is the free one. We've got a lot going on here. But there is also the paid one, which is also building up a lovely little community. So I thought I'd just show you, just to give you a brief overview. Like I said, I'll probably do a separate video on that, really going into the depth of it and explaining it. But I thought this would give a bit of clarification to what I briefly spoke about at the start of the video. So yeah, I'm loving it. And everyone who's joined the communities, they're all like making friends, because that's the whole part of it. Like, I want it to be a space where people come and meet like-minded people. So yeah, it's just a really gorgeous space. It's on a platform called School, where you can make your own communities, and it's just lovely. But anyway, I'll go into that into a proper video, but it's a lovely time over there. So the links will be in the description, and I'll be so excited if any of you come along and join one of the classes. So I have finished, sorry it's gonna get dark, finished and doing my yoga classes, and it's 4:20, and I'm actually feeling, you know, those days I think I'm really tired, but you know, you just feel a bit sad and a bit low. So I've done a lot of what I needed to do today. There's only a couple things that I could do now, but I'm just not feeling it. Like, and this, I'm like, if I'm on a go, I'm on a go, like I'm really feeling it, and sometimes I just am on a bit of a low. And this is something I've learned over time. It's been a very long process, but when you have those feelings, sometimes it's best thing you can do is listen to it. So I'm actually gonna come lie on my bed and read a bit of my book, because I'm teaching my yoga class tonight, and I feel like I just need to recoup a bit of energy so it's as best for the students as possible. Students, people that come. And I just think, trying to push myself now, I'm going to sit on the laptop, not be very productive, and then get annoyed at myself because I'm in this funky mood anyway. And the thing that I had that I needed to do, I can do tomorrow. So I'm learning when I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed or a little bit emotional or a little bit tired, if I've done the main bulk of what I've needed to do, then a little bit of slow down time is okay. And hopefully this is your little reminder, because it took me a long time to figure that out. I've always pushed and pushed and pushed until it's not okay. And now I'm learning that sometimes, like, being productive, fantastic, but sometimes the most productive thing you can do is have a little bit of downtime. So I'm gonna now read my book, honour my mind and body, and give it a little bit of time to recoup and restore some energy. This is your sign too, also. Good morning. It's Wednesday now. Sorry, I'm on my phone. I'm out and about. When I say good morning, it's 11:30. I've done my morning routine, been to the gym. Well, I had breakfast, been to the gym, did a full body today, hip thrusts. So, but I am feeling good. And then I've just been training around all the supermarkets to try and get some boxes for when we move out. But Morrison's didn't have any, but actually none of them had banana boxes, which is sad. So I've actually only managed to get 4, but I can start packing some bits up. I'm going home now to eat because I'm super hungry, but it's Wednesday. Gonna see how the day goes on, see what I feel. I've got 2 yoga classes that I'm teaching tonight. So yeah, busy day. I've got a little meeting with someone because I'm running online retreats, yoga and mindfulness retreat, which I can tell you about later. Yeah, it's all go, 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 but I hope you're okay and you're enjoying the video so far. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, subscribe so you can join the America vlogs, because they're coming so soon. So make sure you do that. I'm going now. I'm happy to switch up the classes and you do a more dynamic or a slow, or we can do the same as last time. I'm really happy either way. It depends what you would fancy doing. Right.
Sure. Yeah, do you want to swap it? And then we'll both, I think that just keeps us both.
Right, I've just finished that little meeting. It was so nice to speak to that girl I've not spoken to in so long. I just wanted to say, how cute is this set? It's a gym wear set from Primark. I haven't been to Primark in so long, but my friend asked me the other day if I wanted to go with her, and I was like, do you know what? Yeah, I do. I've been seeing like a few people get some really cute jumpers from there. I got one other thing, but I got this set and it's so buttery. It's flared. I'll show you my mirror in a minute. But it is so nice. Like, I'm very impressed. It actually kind of feels a bit like Adenola. I really like the colour of it. And then, like I said, let's see if I can show you. I'm actually on a tripod. Can you see? It's like flared. It's so nice. I really, really love it. I actually got it because I was invited, well, asked to do a yoga photo shoot, and I was like, well, I'm gonna need a new outfit for it. And when I saw this, I was like, that's really nice. But yeah, I went to the most beautiful like studio. I'll insert some pictures and stuff for this photo shoot. I've never done a photo shoot before. I was so nervous and I was so awkward at the start. I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm being so awkward, I'll get better. But it was a good opportunity for me to do something that pushes me out of my comfort zone. That's what I feel like I'm doing a lot of at the moment, and I'm actually really proud of myself. Starting this new yoga stuff, a lot of the things I'm doing, I'm really pushing myself out of my comfort zone, but I feel really proud of myself and good about it. Even if it doesn't go well, I'm still proud of myself for trying. So that's a long story to tell you about the gym wear set, but I do really love it, and it was really nice to wear for the photo shoot. But that meeting was good. That was for me and my friend Elodie, who I trained in my yoga course with. We've started a retreats brand. Is that what you say? A retreats company called Drop of Yoga. And next year we're doing a lot of in-person retreats. Like, we've got one coming up in the Cotswolds, which is in a beautiful studio that's also got saunas and ice baths. So we're doing a whole day there. But this year, to get us warmed up and into it, we're doing a lot of online retreat days. And it's really beautiful. The last one we did was so lovely. Everyone really enjoyed it. We really enjoyed it. And then we've got this one coming up. But really excited, so I'm going to get a few bits done for that now. But yeah, showing you my outfit and catching you up on the day. I absolutely love it when the sun comes through the window like this. Normally it sets on the sofa, but over here it's just coming through there, and I just love the look of that. Like, it's just so gorgeous. Also, how beautiful do these little roses look from yesterday? They just look so cute there. Brings me joy. Okay, I would say it's safe to say we've got enough boxes now. Oh, that was so lovely of the people at Morrison's. Excuse the state of me. We're not choosing our appearance today, but I've just been traipsing around Morrison's. The lovely man I spoke to yesterday saved loads of massive boxes for me. So today I'm gonna start to pack away things, and I'm so sad about it. I don't want to accept that it's happening. The equally exciting things are happening. We're going to America. So we've got to keep reminding myself. But I'm going to be doing little things like putting all these books into boxes, and like we've got quite a few cupboards and things. It's got things in there that we don't use right now, so I can start packing those up. But sad times, but also exciting times. That's what we've got to remember. We're going to the other side of the world, be by the beach, and that's good news. Okay. I'll do a little time lapse. I'm also there. I said I was going to do a time lapse. Now I'm going to talk to you. There's also some books that I'm going to keep out because obviously I want to do some reading. At the moment, I'm reading. What am I reading? Hold on. Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. Really loving it. Always love her books. So, but I'm getting through them pretty quick because every night I'm like, can I get into bed and read my book? So I think I'm going to keep Verity out. And then I think I'm going to keep The Paper Palace out because I've heard this is meant to be good. I just read this, absolutely loved it, need to watch the film. Someone told me this is on the same sort of lines, so I'm going to keep that out. Is that going to be enough? Maybe I'll keep one more. And apparently this book is going to be pretty good. And then I'm going to keep out a couple of my yoga books to do stuff for my online yoga thing, like this. This is always a good one to keep out. It's got all the poses and everything in there, so it's fantastic. But everything else needs to go into storage for now, I'm afraid. And we can get it out when we need it next. Okay, so again, ignore the absolute state. Packing is really overwhelming. And do you know what I do when I'm overwhelmed? Avoid. So I've stopped. And I've decided to make protein balls because, as you do, you're meant to be doing the house, packing all this stuff away, being an adult. Being an adult's too overwhelming today, so instead I'm making protein balls. Yeah, I thought I'd make the balls that I was talking about the other day with the protein powder I was telling you about because they're so good and they're so easy. In a blender, all you literally need is 3 tablespoons of ground almonds, 2 scoops of the protein powder, 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, big tablespoon of raw honey, and I think that's it. I put a tiny bit of milk in mine because normally I put maple syrup and honey, but sometimes they can get a bit dry without the maple syrup, so I put a tiny bit of milk in. I'll put the recipe in the description below. But then you literally just blend it all together and then make balls, but I'll show you that in a sec. Right, maybe it was a sign from the universe that I should have just carried on doing the house instead of making these because I didn't have enough honey, so it's been quite dry, so I've added milk. They're still going into balls. They're just still a little bit dry. They still taste great, there's nothing wrong with them. They're just not as wet as they normally would be. But they're still turning into little balls. So you literally just get a little spoonful, pop it in your hand, make it into a ball. And then you put it in the fridge for a little bit, melt your chocolate, and then put it back in the fridge. Maybe add a bit of sea salt. I always add salt on top of them. And it's just a good time. Last time I coated them in flaked almonds, but I'm not going to do it this time because they're just a bit too dry. I think it would just be messy rather than right. So yeah, just rolling them into balls. Thursday before, so that actually might be my bad. Oh, it's just typical. Like, I shouldn't have tried new shoes. These things happen, but let's just hope and pray that by the time London Marathon comes around, I can. That's it. I normally coat them in chocolate. I don't know why I've done this. I normally coat them in chocolate, but today I just drizzled, and now they go in the fridge for about 15 to 20 minutes, or in the freezer to make it quicker. Okay. It's been enough time. They look so cute. Let's give one of these bad boys a go. So cute. They're actually not that dry. You need to try these, they're so good. 10 out of 10. Yum! Hello, so it's future me and it's evening as you can see, and I'm just editing the vlog, and I think I stopped recording on Thursday, so that's really good for a full week with me, isn't it? But turns out moving house is the most stressful thing you will ever go through. The past week has been the most chaotic week of my life, and that's how I feel about it. So I didn't do a full week. I did Monday to Thursday, but I hope you enjoyed it. It was very long anyway. You didn't need any more. But thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy to be back filming. Can't wait to do some more for you and get exciting vlogs on the way. Have a lovely rest of your week. Shine as always and look after yourself, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you enjoyed.